Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, bringing you guys a little Bloons Tower Defense 5. Now, I know this is a really random game, but I kind of like Bloons, and I've been playing it a lot lately, so I decided, hey, if you're playing a video game, why not film it? So, anyway guys, let's take a look. We're going to be doing the beginner track, and I guess to start off, I'm going to do it on easy mode, because I want to kind of ease my way into the other harder modes, really, especially when I'm making videos for them. So, in the meantime, we're just going to be playing this map. Now, I've learned some good strategies along the way, including like what types of towers work, what don't, and that's why I have a lot of the towers unlocked, so I'm kind of like a space ahead of you guys in terms of learning stage if you haven't played already, but I'll try and explain what I do know as time goes on. So, to start off, I always like using the Dart Monkey because he's nice and cheap, and he gets the job done, at least for the beginning, and of course, you can get some good upgrades for him. In the beginning of the game, he's not good, but once you start to level up, you can get like different upgrades like that, then you get pops 2 extra balloons, and finally, you can get one that pops up to 3 balloons at a time, like that, and that works extremely well, especially because even when a balloon's outside the radius, sometimes it'll hit it simply because it's aiming at another one, as you just saw there. And of course, it's not just about the different types of attacks that way, it's about the range you can get too. And the thing is, you can upgrade his range to be very good, and the last final good update about him, even though he's the first monkey you get, you wouldn't, or tower, they're called monkeys in this, so bear with me as I say monkeys instead of towers if I interchange the words, but the thing is about this one tower is he allows you to see camo balloons. Now, camo balloons won't come up for a little bit, but the cool part about them that I love so much is that, like, they can only be hit with things, towers that have the upgrade to do so. So it kind of makes you, like, change up your plans, and they have all different balloons and things that come in that just have special abilities. Like, black ones can't be hit by explosives, and they have all these weird different, like, rules and stuff that kind of make it challenging and fun at the same time, unlike a lot of other tower defense games. And of course, what kind of tower defense game would it be without the fast forward button, which I'm probably going to be abusing throughout this video so that it doesn't get too boring and you guys can kind of get to the point. Now, I think my goal is going to be, I know this sounds crazy ambitious, but I think we could probably get to wave 100. I was playing last night and I got to wave 115. It wasn't on this map, it was on a intermediate ranged map, which is technically harder, but personally I think if you string out your forces right, it's actually an easier map, but that's not really the point. But I think we could probably get to wave 100 on here, which would be a lot of fun. Now, one cool thing is, you don't start the game off with this by any means necessary. You have to level up a lot, but you can get a banana farm, which will actually give you a lot of extra XP, and it's not necessarily XP that you need per se, but it's just kind of like extra XP that you can use. So, okay, now they're starting to get a little bit past us. That's when you kind of want to slow down a bit and go, okay, something's not right, and then you probably want to place another monkey somewhere down the track. So that's really my strategy for it, and I like doing that for a while, at least until I can get like a formidable defense up here, and I always keep one little guy back there, and you should be safe. But I actually have some funny things. I always have this problem where I forget that, you know, to stop pressing fast forward. So when things are going badly, I just keep going instead of pressing, you know, the stop button to stop going fast forward. And I just kind of make a fool of myself because I'm like, oh god, I can't do this. And it's just like, what are you doing? Oh god. Now I feel like I'm talking really cocky and I'm probably not going to be able to get to wave 100 in this video. I mean, of course there'll be multiple parts, but I bet you I fail somehow, some way. I just know it. That's what happens whenever you talk really cocky about something. Also, guys, right here, the banana farm, he just gets you bananas every round that can be exchanged for coins. See, like, one banana is $20, and right now I upgraded so I get 6 bananas at a time. The next one's 13, and eventually you can get some really good things, including building a bank. And that's another thing. The upgrade tree is actually really awesome in this game. You really can choose, like, which side you want. Like, do I want to have the more powerful monkeys, or do I want the ones that have the range, that have the more sight, you know, like for camo balloons, or different types of upgrades like that. And it's really all about what I want, and that's, I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. It's very individualized, and that's something that, like, a lot of, like, technology tree type things aren't things you normally see in a game like this. Technology tree is something that you would see, not so much a technology tree, but a some kind of, like, experience tree is something that you would really see more so in an RPG or something like that. So I think that's cool. They were able to incorporate something like that into a game like this. I don't know. That's just personally what I think. And to be honest with you guys, I think I'm going to be filming a lot of Bloons Tower Defense as time goes on. I don't see why not. I really think it's a great game, and it's a lot of fun. And guys, if you are playing along while I'm playing as well, I would really suggest putting your first two towers where I have them. I mean, it's working out very well for me, and it's not just coincidence. Like, I've played this level many times before. I kind of know what works and what doesn't, especially early on. And if you do this, it allows you to get, like, minimal forces, not pay that much to, like, you know, have an army, and you get so much benefit from it. So, personally, I would say do this. I don't think you're going to regret it. And eventually, like, on waves like this, they might get a little bit behind you. If that happens, you could either have the option of building another dart monkey right, well, I'll just hover it over because I have a thing that lets my cursor like vanish for videos, but right there, or if you just want to use a spike trap, you can put it like here or whatever, or road spike, sorry, mix that up. So now we got 13 balloons coming in our next upgrade is 25 balloons, and it keeps going up. And if you go on the right side pathway, you can do a little bit of both. You can't max out both sides of the technology tree. You got to choose at some point, but you can get a few upgrades here and there. And eventually, what it'll do is it'll allow you to get more XP per, or more money per banana that you pick up. So it gives you like $30 instead of 20. So right here, I'm just gonna choose to use the road spikes. It's really cool. They're only $30 each, but at the same time, they kill up to 10, like, or do 10 pops worth of damage, which is pretty good if you ask me. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's actually, I think it's pretty decent, to be completely honest. Now, these guys right here are kind of weird. If you don't hit them in a certain amount of time, they'll start to regenerate health, and that becomes a big pain. So you gotta make sure you keep hitting them. Now, right about here is where I would say you could probably build your first bomb tower, and that guy will last you a very long time. Now, because I've played a lot more, as I said, I have a lot of upgrades for them, including the MOAB killer, which allows me to get to like high waves like 115, which is actually pretty high. I looked last night, I was ranked number like 17 on the leaderboards for that day for for whatever this game is, Bloons Tower Defense for that map. So it actually works very well, and I'll explain that as we actually get to levels where I need the MOAB killer. I don't want to start talking about things that I don't really necessarily need yet. But yeah, I think that this will work very well. The only thing is I wish that they were coming in more clusters, because that's really how you get to hit them, is because they come in clusters, and then, you know, you get to do a lot of damage that way. Now, those are the black balloons that I can't normally hit with the explosives. Like, if it makes contact, it literally does 0 damage. So there's no point in it whatsoever, and it's very frustrating when that does happen, but it's not the end of the world at all, even close. Now the white balloons are coming. Those guys, when you break them, pop into a bunch of different balloons instead of just like one like weaker form of it. Like, no, they pop into a ton. There's so much stuff about this game that you like eventually learn, and I don't know. I just personally I enjoy like tower defense games. I've always played them for a long time. Whoopsies, accidentally pressed the save button. And that's another cool feature is they allow you to save, and you get ranks in Bloons Tower Defense 5, which is another thing you don't really see in tower defense games. Like, what other tower defense game besides Bloons Tower Defense like 4 and 3 have a ranking system? It's just insane to think about. You know, I don't know. You don't really think about a game like this having ranks, having a technology or upgrade tree, having like any of the things that it does, and yet it somehow does. It does it very well, actually, to be honest with you. And look at that. That's another thing with the spike traps. You don't realize it. That was $30 only, and I just killed like 5-6 balloons with it. So it's not like they aren't worth it. They genuinely are worth it, I will say. So let's see. We can get here. And now that's the upgrade. It's costs a lot of money, but we can get that eventually if we wanted. See, now that's where my cannon's starting to do a lot more damage. See how much damage he can do if you place him like in the correct spot, and if you give him all the upgrades like that let him hit faster, he really does become like almost an invincible power. That's what that missile does. The missile doesn't do more damage, it just allows you to fire quicker if I understand correctly. I could be wrong. I'm pretty almost positive though that's what it does. I don't know. I really hope, if you guys could tell me if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff or not, then I'd know if I should post it more to Machinima Respawn, or I'm posting this on my own channel as well. I just want to know, have some feedback from like everyone on both sites telling me, you know, oh, Jerome, this was cool, or, nah, dude, that ain't me, you know, whatever you feel like, really. See, now I'm at a spot where my towers are too powerful for this section, so it's like I'm not going to be able to lose, and I really don't have to upgrade for a while at least. We accidentally let a balloon go by. That's alright, we're not looking for perfection here. We're just trying to, you know, beat it or get to level 100, I guess. Although 100 is a stretch. Let's just try and beat the level first, and then, you know, we'll see where as we go from there. Let's see. We could probably build another tower, but I think I want to build more dart monkeys. The dart monkeys are amazing. Not even gonna lie. They're incredible, and they're also coming in handy because I'm amazed right now that I have not seen a single camo balloon, which leads me to believe that the camo balloons are coming up probably next or within a very short amount of time. So it kind of scares me a little bit, to be completely honest. And yeah, that's why I'm doing it. Let's see. Oh god. For some reason, I'm just not doing the damage that I should be doing. You know what, I think... I'm not really sure. Oh well, I'm sure that I'll be able to just, after this round, upgrade a lot